Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. This one is post weigh-in from the 8-week challenge, and I am disappointed. I'm really struggling to do this video, and I've got to put up a post on my social media, but not very disheartened, but the wind's definitely been knocked out of my sails from the results. As some of you might be aware, I was punching for 10%. Well, that's what I was aiming for. Well, single digits was the goal in my body fat, and midway check-in, so 4-week check-in, I scanned in, put on 2 kilos of muscle, and dropped 3% body fat. This check-in, I lost 4 kilos of muscle somewhere along the lines there in those 4 weeks, and gained 0.4 of a percent on body mass. So not close to where I was hoping to get to. Number of reasons that could have been: might have tried too much, might have tried too little, might have pushed myself too hard. Body could have gone into a state of stress because of me just flogging its ring out for the last 8 weeks. Stress, I've been under a fair amount of stress in the last 4 weeks, so cortisol levels have definitely been spiked. A lot of contributing factors to that: shift of work, just some personal things outside of work as well that have hit me. I've been fairly exhausted from it, so that could be a contributing factor. But regardless, I am still fucking proud of what I have accomplished this year. Even though this particular challenge didn't go the way that I wanted, I'm still proud of what I have achieved. I've still lost 12 kilos of body fat this year, which that's amazing. Now, that is more than 50% of my body fat has been lost, and that within itself is an amazing achievement. And this year has been very challenging. Like, this year has been full of fucking roadblocks, hoops, hurdles, just everything, and it's been particularly challenging from a psychological sense, and lots of change as well. Like, you know, lots of things that I've had to adapt and move to. And for me to maintain the physical effort that I've put in spite of all of that, I'm still holding my head up high. And this is a temporary death in the wind that is blown into my sails, but overall, the distance that I've come has been absolutely bloody tremendous. May have lost the battle, but I've definitely won the war, and like I said, I am beyond proud of how far I've come this year. And I'm even getting emotional right now because, as I said, it has been a very challenging year, and for me to come out on the other side and still be able to see all of the positives in my life is huge. And I'm grateful for the gym, for everything that I've learnt, everything that I've achieved, but mostly the family that I've built down there. And I said it in the video yesterday, I'm just so stoked with the family that I've made down there. And, you know, it's humbling to see the work that these people are doing, you know, just amongst all of their own lives and amongst all of their own chaos. The fact that they're still getting in there and they're still getting it done, and they're still punching out these challenges, and it's beautiful. And the group suffering that we all go through is a bond that can't be replicated anywhere else. Group suffering is, whether it's physical, whether it's mental, whether it's spiritual, group suffering is a way to form a bond with another person or a group of people, and that you will not experience in any other aspect of trying to build a relationship with somebody. This can be done. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the gym. There's a number of ways that you can do that, but it's just finding that like-minded community, and that to me has been amazing. And I again, as I said in my video that I posted yesterday, I genuinely don't think I potentially wouldn't have even made it through this year if it wasn't for the people at the gym. But I definitely would not have made it through as unscathed as I did if it wasn't for those guys. So from the absolute bottom of my heart, I thank everybody that I've interacted with at the gym. You guys have been amazing. You guys have helped me build my resilience. Even if I am emotionally unstable right now, it's confronting doing this, obviously, as a bloke. It's been an emotional year, and it's the end. I've reached essentially the peak of the emotional roller coaster that has been, and I get to coast now for the remaining 2 weeks. I get to replenish my cup. I get to refuel my body. I get to put my body to rest, apart from giving my liver and kidneys a bit of a punishment a couple of times. So I'm not going to go too crazy, but I do need to unwind a little bit and release some of this built up pressure that's quite evidently stored up inside of me. It's just at a point now where I don't even care. This is who I am. This is fucking raw, and I've given everything that I've got this year, and I'm just fucking proud. And these are ultimately tears of joy, tears of release, tears of fucking release, of relief, I should say. But yeah, I'm proud of me, and the fact that I can even say those words and I genuinely believe it. I genuinely believe it when I say it. I am proud of me. I'm proud of everything that I've done. Proud of the man that I am and everything that I'm achieving. So that's fucking beautiful to me. To have the realization that I can say those words. I can be truthful about it. I can be truthful and raw about my emotions this way. Is that in itself is evidence to me of my own growth and my own development. So, and shit, this is still just the beginning. There's still such a fucking long road ahead in the story that is Sam Stolberg. We're just barely out of the introductory chapter of my book. We might be in chapter 1. We could potentially be right at the end of the story of the life of Sam Stolberg, but who fucking knows? It's not up to me to decide, but I believe that this is just the beginning. I've got at least another 100 years in me, and who knows where the world is going to be in those 100 years. So could potentially have another 1,000 years, could potentially have an infinite cycle now. This story may never end. This version of it will, that's for damn sure, that I am certain of, but the story will continue, and it's going to continue for a very long time. So yeah, nothing much more to say, I don't think. Disappointed. The wind has obviously been knocked out of my sails. I've had a bit of an emotional release in these few minutes that we've shared together. I'm fucking proud of me. I'm proud of everything that I've done, proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm proud of what I am working towards as well. I'm inspiring others as well, and that's something that I'm getting choked up about again, because that's the purpose of my existence, and I do genuinely believe that. My purpose is to be a leader, and that's the way that it's fallen in my life, very, very consistently across the board since I was in school to now. It's just a natural discourse of everything that I do and everywhere that I go. So working towards creating my community, being a leader of leaders, and inspiring others, and that's beautiful, and that's exactly what I am doing. You know, the messages that I've received this year from my gym efforts, the conversations that I've had, the comments that I've gotten on my posts, it feeds my ego a little bit at times, and I recognize that, but the beauty about it is that it is inspiring others to change their life, to improve their life, to make a positive impact, a positive change in the direction of their life, in physical aspects, in mental aspects, in spiritual aspects. And that is the very point of my existence. That is the number one reason why I do what I do, is to help people, because fuck man, I've been broken, and if I can utilize the things that I've learned when I've been broken, when I've pushed myself and lifted myself up out of the hole, if I can use the lessons that I have learned during those times, then that's exactly what I'm going to do, and that's the reason that I go through what I go through, because I know not everybody has the capacity to go through the shit that I've gone through and the shit that I continuously go through, and that is my journey. It's my cross to bear, my rock to continually push up that hill like Sisyphus, and that's something that is a burden that I am most of the time happy to bear. Sometimes the burden feels like it's too much, and I do say, why me? But those times are getting less and less, and this is simply my journey, and I am a single bloke that is making a positive impact in this world, and that within itself on this journey is something that I am just so fucking grateful for. So for everybody that has messaged me along this journey, everybody that has helped me, everybody that has inspired me to continue on doing what I'm doing, thank you. I could never begin to explain in words. I would never be able to articulate what it truly means to me for every single one of you reaching out to me, and that's massive. And for those who I've still impacted, and who still watch on from a distance, I am still fucking grateful for you. I'm still thankful for your existence and the fact that you are allowing me into your life to help you do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. And if I have assisted you with anything, please know that it is an absolute bloody pleasure to have had the opportunity to do that. So once again, not that it is ever going to say enough, but thank you from the absolute depths of my existence, from the depths of my being, from every part of me. Thank you. I know I'm beyond fucking grateful and appreciative for everybody and everything that is in my life, including the challenges and including my little emotional outbreaks. So thank you for tuning in. I do love you all, and I'm gonna jet now because I've just pulled up to work. So thank you once again, and as always, much love and namaste.